Hello there and welcome. My name is Martin and this is another edition of Shaman's Guitars, and you can see, it's going to click off the overdrive, that I have a new guitar. This is new guitar Yamaha, and this is the catchily titled RGX320FX, otherwise known, as I call it, as Goldenrod, for obvious reasons. I would like it if guitar companies made a bit more effort with their namings. Even Gretsch, they have a few names, but they also have a load of codes, and you know, there is some rhyme or reason to Gretsch's codes, but there doesn't seem to be very much rhyme or reason to Yamaha's codes, or Ibanez's codes for that matter. And the guitars are all the worse for it. You know, this is an excellent instrument. We're going to go through the features in a second. But to call it the RGX320FX. Hey man, what are you playing tonight? I've got my RGX320FX. What? You know, it just doesn't work. I'm playing the Goldenrod tonight. Yeah, man. That's what you want. That's what you want. Anyway, to sum up, this guitar, in my opinion, is a nice hybrid of definitely Les Paul and Strat, and a bit of PRS thrown in there as well, I would say, for good measure, notably on the carving on the top, which I think is a really nice feature. It's quite a hefty thing, especially with the carving. You're getting quite a thick slab of wood around the heel here as well. There's a lot going on. Anyway, so clearly Strat shaped body, but with this lovely carved top, which I really like, because it means that it fits nicely under here. So it's almost mimicking the standard sort of Strat thing here, but you know, it just gives it a bit more ergonomicity, whatever that is. So you've got Strat style body, you've got a Fender scale length. It's 25.5 scale length. I was led to believe that they're actually Gibson scale length, but I measured it and it was actually a Fender, so it's 25.5. But you've got Les Paul style twin humbuckers. I know you can get Strats with twin humbuckers, but it's the exception rather than the rule. And three-way switching here, so you've got just bridge, neck and middle switching, master, tone and volume, which is fine. I don't like loads of knobs on my guitars. You've got a kind of a Gibson style or even PRS style 3-a-side headstock. So overall, a bit of a mishmash really, and obviously Gibson style tune pneumatic bridge and these weird tailpiecey type things, which are all individually bolted through into the back of the guitar, which I really like. These just adds a little bit. It's a kind of a flash guitar, and you've obviously got binding as well. So it's kind of a flash guitar. It's a flash colour, sort of a, well, not gold. It's kind of a gold, greeny gold type of colour. So you know, this matches the overall ethos of the instrument, I would say. Now this is it is fairly weighty, about a Les Paul type of weight, so it's heavier than a PRS, but nothing too drastic. There's a big hunk of wood, and you know, it just has that feeling of real solidity that you can play hard rock on it, basically. So we'll go through some of the tones. We'll start off with just the clean pickups by themselves, full on volume and everything. Bridge one, two together. That's a particularly nice tone, I think. And neck, of course. Nice and throaty. But normally you wouldn't really want to play totally clean on a humbucking guitar. It's usually built for rock, so we'll give it a little bit of dirt. So lowish gain. people obviously change pickups a lot. You would imagine that something in a guitar like this, which is not an expensive guitar, let's be honest, new, I think they're about 350 quid. You know, you might go ahead and think, oh, well, I'm going to change the pickup straight away. And I suppose if you wanted a different voicing, that would be cool. But I don't know, I reckon these sound pretty good the way they are. This one's got a nice and riffage. We'll give it some high gain. I might just detune that. Oh, here we go. Give it a little bit more welly. Got a bit carried away there. What more is there to say, really? It's a really, really, really nice instrument, as I say. Look at sort of the construction around here. Now, that is a big chunky heel, but you get a lot of wood for your money. The finish is absolutely flawless. Normally in these kind of zones, I'll get this out of my face so you can kind of see in there. I don't know if it's going to focus. But anyway, normally sort of around about where the neck joint is, you know, this kind of bit as well is often... let's try and get it to focus. Where do we go? You know, yeah, so this kind of thing is usually a little bit dodgy, but it's all really, really nice. Yeah, look at all of that binding all the way up the neck. So I'm really happy with this. If I was going to do some sort of Guns N' Roses tribute, it wouldn't look right, but it would work. Anything kind of, you know, hard rock kind of thing. I'm not sure about metal because I don't really know about metal, but hard rock you would think, well, I'm just going to pick that up. It's solid as a rock. It'll keep in tune. It'll sound great all night, and it won't let you down. Which is amazing for a guitar that you could probably pick up on eBay for, well, easily for 250 quid. You know, that end of the market, there's so much good stuff on offer. It's just unbelievable. Coming through on the camera. It's got a 1x12 little PV amp here, and it's really filling the room. So there we have it, the Yamaha RGX320FX, whatever that means, in some sort of gold burst, it's not gold burst, you know, gold sparkle. Brilliant instrument, absolutely can't fault it at all. If you want a Strat style body with a bit of a carved top, but Gibson style pickups and bridge and headstock, you can't go wrong. And Fender scale length as well. So you want basically a longer scale rock guitar that doesn't cost the earth. Buy one of these. Right, thanks for watching. I'll be back with another guitar very soon. Cheers.